I seen something the other day and I thought it was really funny. Activision is really out here trying to say that Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half was planned this whole time. It wasn't supposed to be a $70 DLC add-on to Modern Warfare Deuce. Modern Warfare 3 2023 was supposed to be its own premium release from the beginnings. But all of a sudden in this game, we can now officially take all our shit from Modern Warfare Deuce and bring it over to Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. We were never able to do that before. We couldn't take our shit, our bundles and everything else from Modern Warfare into Cold War and Vanguard. And don't tell me it's because they're in different eras, because look at the crazy shit that we had in Vanguard. It was not because they were in different eras. Those games were still on the same engine, and we couldn't carry our bundles and our blueprints and all that between the games. But all of a sudden now we could do it. Is because this game was supposed to be a DLC. It was supposed to be an add-on to Modern Warfare Deuce. Now they're trying to say that it was supposed to be a full-price premium title this whole time. I guess that explains why there's no new original maps in the damn game. If we go by these leaks, right, and these are very credible leaks at this point, they just remastered all the OG Modern Warfare 2 launch maps for this game. We're getting some new maps in Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half, but we're getting them later on in the seasons as DLC. Every map in this game is a remaster. There's no originality there, but apparently this, from the get-go, this was supposed to be a premium release. It was never supposed to be an add-on to Modern Warfare Deuce. I find that shit kind of funny, man, but I'll tell you what, we'll get back to that in a minute. So we've been getting a lot of leaks about Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half lately, and a lot of them sound good, right? There's a lot of people out here hyping this game to death, and it's just, it makes you cringe when you see it. And then there's a lot out here being overly negative, in my opinion. Like, I think the leaks that we're seeing are good. Like, if we had these changes in Modern Warfare Deuce, a lot of us would be still playing the game. Skill-based matchmaking is still gonna be there whooping your ass. Every single game is still gonna be, every time you sign on the game, Sbmm smacking you in the motherfucking face. Like, that's just the way Call of Duty is, man, and it's going to be like that until Activision is gone at least. We'll see what Xbox does. But the leaks have been sounding good, man. Map voting, ninja perk, 150 health. I believe it's probably going to be something like Cold War. I think Cold War had 150 health, but you still died pretty quick in that game as well, too. It wasn't crazy. It didn't feel like Black Ops 4, 150 health. Red dots are back. Reload cancels back. For all the sweaty nerds out there, the slide cancels back. They're cleaning up the movement. They're doing a lot of shit that we want with this game. We got the reveal event with the trailer. I thought the event itself kind of sucked, but I thought the trailer was okay. It was pretty generic, but I thought it was okay. There was a lot of callbacks there to OG Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, but it was basically what I expected. I know there were some people butthurt out here, mad as hell, because they didn't show multiplayer. They didn't show much gameplay at all. I don't know what y'all were expecting, man. Call of Duty has always been like this. They always start with the campaign when they start revealing the new game, and then they slowly wean their way into the multiplayer, and then they'll start talking about the side modes that they got. Like, they've already been upfront about zombies coming back in this game. Like, zombies will be in this game. It already has been confirmed by the official Call of Duty account. Like, they've already given nuggets more about other modes than they usually would at this time, but they always start with the campaign, man. I think there was one Call of Duty that actually had a multiplayer reveal first before the campaign, and I can't even remember which one it was at this point. And then there was Black Ops 4, but Black Ops 4 didn't even have a campaign, so they had no choice but to start with the multiplayer and then the zombies. But the trailer was pretty much exactly what I expected. The graphics looked really good. There was a couple of interesting shots in there which made me go from, okay, this trailer is generic as hell, to it's okay, man. You know, they had a spot in there with Price, and it looked like Price was getting taken out or whatever. There was a couple other shots in there where I was like, all right, you know, we'll see what they do with it. A lot of the shit that we've seen and heard of this game up until this point, unless you're dead against a whole bunch of remastered maps coming back to the game, it looks okay, right? It's not like, we don't have a reason to be, if you're all out negative about this game, I get it, right? Like, we've seen the track record. We've seen what Call of Duty does to us year after year after year. I get it, man. Nobody's hating on you for that. It's kind of like a fool me once, fool me twice type deal. We've been burned so many times by Activision. I completely get it, man. But for me, trying to look at the situation objectively with the channel that I have, with the following that this channel has, looking at that situation objectively, it does sound pretty good, right? Like I said in this video already, we know the skill-based matchmaking is still going to be there. That EO matchmaking, the rigged algorithms, that horse shit is still going to be there. But everything else, it is sounding pretty good. Now that we spent a few minutes not being overly negative about the game, so you can't have these butthurt little nerds that cry everything Call of Duty. If you're negative about Call of Duty, they get super salty and sensitive about it in the comments, mad as hell, because you just said something critical about their favorite Widow video game. Now that we spent minutes not being overly, so people know that I'm not looking for things to be negative about with this game, the first domino has dropped. We heard today from the man himself. This dude has leaked things in the past and he's usually bang on, man, very credible. The MWII Ghost, the OG, he leaked out that it looks like there's going to be doors on all these OG Modern Warfare 2 maps in Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. Listen, I'm seeing so many people out here defending this shit. I seen Charlie Intel, man. They drop a post immediately. Oh, doors are bad? Just open them, they say. Like, it's like I said, stop chilling, Charles. The fuck you talk about? Just open them. There's a lot of people going on about, I don't know what people's people just like to complain. I don't know what their problem is with door. Listen, dude, we never had doors in the OG CODs. You know the Call of Duties that everybody considers classics, the golden era of Call of Duty, the great Call of Duties in this franchise. None of those games had doors. Not one single map in those games had doors. All these motherfuckers who started Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2019, now they're complaining about us who have a problem with a feature that they added that we never wanted in the first place. They're complaining about us because they apparently don't see a problem with doors on these maps. We've seen with these remasters that they brought. We've seen them with Modern Warfare 2019. We've seen them with Call of Duty Vanguard. The maps that they brought back that they added doors to, every single one of those maps played way worse, 100 times worse than they did in the original fucking game. You're a damn fool if you think that adding doors to these maps won't make the map 100 times worse, man. I'm already thinking of High Rise right now. There's a few cheesy ass spots they could put doors on High Rise that will completely disrupt the flow of all traffic on that map. High Rise will play so much worse than it did in the OG MW2, and High Rise is one of the best maps we've ever seen in Call of Duty. It is right up there, man. Like, I would have some Black Ops 1 maps, some World at War maps, some Black Ops 2 maps over High Rise, but High Rise is right up there, right near the top, man. That's a fantastic Call of Duty map. Add doors to that map is automatically shit. You add the community, the way that they play Call of Duty now, how seriously they take it, their KD, they're out here trying to get picked up by pro teams and shit. Adding doors to these maps completely changes the game. It ruins the flow. And I gotta tell you, man, this holy fucking shit. This ruins my mood a little. Like I said, man, we were building up in this video about everything we've been hearing has been pretty positive about the game. Like, some of it's generic, a lot of it's positive though. Some good changes we've heard with Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half. This just, oh my god, man, maps are so important to a Call of Duty game. It's not even funny. Adding doors to these maps, all it does is slow the game down. It gives people a reason to camp. All these fucking slobs who camp in Call of Duty now, it's just one more tool to help them camp. Now, I know the homie Thunder, that he's trying to get his worm on and shit. I know the homie Thunder, he's loving this shit because he be using them doors. He be cheesing with the doors. He's got the shotgun with the Dragon's Breath round on it. He's gonna be sitting there aiming down sight at the door with the fucking shotgun, listening for them feet. I already know the homie Thunder's gonna be loving this shit. But dude, adding the doors is just gonna slow the game the fuck down. We got so many beta men. We got so many cowards who play Call of Duty already. We got motherfuckers out here scared of a paper cut, playing a war game, and they play that war game like they're scared of a paper cut. They're straight cowards. They're gonna use these doors to play like cowards. The reason why Treyarch always comes out on top for me, man, is Treyarch always tries to build their multiplayer to think of rushers. They want quicker games. They want people in and out, dropping your streaks. People are having a good time. You're moving around. You're actually trying to play the game. Infinity Ward is the complete opposite. They love campy, slow, boring ass time limit games. And it seems like Sledgehammer Games is kind of like in the middle. It's like, all right, we got to adopt a little bit of this from Infinity Ward. We're going to take this from Treyarch too, because Treyarch knows what they're doing. And here you go. It's just unfortunate, man. Bringing back the OG Modern Warfare 2 maps could have been great. It could have worked out. Great high-rise sub-base and shit. Now imagine these maps with doors. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video.